talking about. Then he says a third option we are looking at now. I'm surprised this hasn't gotten passed around more because this one was fascinating. The impact on the national psyche of having no sports programming on television. Lord knows we are all experiencing that, right? One of the things we've been talking about are there conditions in which a group of players could compete? Maybe it's for a giant fundraiser or just the collective good of the people where you take a subset of players, and is there a protocol where they can be tested and quarantined and isolated in some way and they could compete against each other? Because people are stuck at home and I think they need a diversion. They need to be entertained. How about that one? I
was shocked when I heard that one.
Yeah. That they are talking about, like, hey, could we find 20 healthy guys
that can do that,
you know what I mean?
And do it at the Rucker.
That could we be putting something on,
and televise it,
some way in this time where we would be able to put out a product,
right?
Right.
I'm not sure how I feel about it though, man. I'm kind of on the fence with it because if you go back through history and during the World Wars, you would have famous athletes. Joe Louis would go on these barnstorming tours. The Globetrotters would do things to help get the soldiers and the families through this type of crisis. But at the same time, though, I'm not sure we're ready to see the product in a different light like that either. And then how many players will be willing to sign up for something like that? It's hard enough to get these dudes to want to go play for Team USA at this point.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? So how many players are going to want to put – it's not just them. It's also their families who are going to want to be with them.
That's what I would say.
And all those things too. It's an interesting idea. I'm not sure I'm on board totally yet.
This is what I would say. They would have so many players that want to, they would have to stop them.
You think so? You think so?
They are bored.
These guys
out of
are going crazy.
I get that.
No, they're going crazy. They're going crazy.
Yeah.
You could tell them there's a game tonight and they would all be racing down 240. Like, I'm just saying, like, they're going nuts. They've never, like, that is their life, literally their life, right? We watch them, they play.
It is.
And so I don't think you'd have any problem with finding an amount of players if they knew it was going to be safe that would want to participate this in some way. I remember years ago. I'll tell you this. Nike helped put this on, and Rudy Gay put on a charity or like a celebrity game at the Lander Center.
I remember that.
In Memphis.
LeBron was there.
Durant was there.
I remember that.
Everybody showed up. I'm talking everybody showed up just because they just wanted to play basketball against each other. I mean, and it was not some kind of extremely well organized thing or whatever.
It was a glorified
the summer of all those pickup games, you had like all the players.
But it was during the lockout.
Oh yeah, it was
cities.
2010-11.
Like all those players are doing lockout games everywhere.
And they were just trying to do something, right?
Right.
I don't think you'd have a problem getting players to do it.
I think that's different though because here's the part that, like, we all erred on the side of caution and everything got shut down, but I don't think we sort of understood the economic ramifications. It's one thing to say, okay, stop league play, go on strike or whatever. But then when you're shutting down livelihoods out, you don't have any other options.
Oh, I know.
So it's not just not watching basketball. It's not being able to safely take your kids to a park or being able to go to the mall or to the movies or something like that. That's the part. So as much as we're focusing on our physical health, I think we miscalculated the toll it would take on our mental health trying to get through